So right now just checking to see if, and it looks up on YouTube. Alright. So I don't know who all's here right now. Let me just get settled in a bit, and I should begin real soon. Okay, got a watcher, so I guess I will continue. And recently got our house renovated, so it looks like my head. And I guess that's all there is to it. We're just gonna do a normal rescue mission. It's just a normal day. The first normal day after some I'm like a bit out of it right now. I have a lot of blast seeds. Well, we now got a stockpile for later. Yeah, really. Take this also for later. Okay. Hello, Ghost Shell. I'll get into it more as I go on, as I like wake up more and everything. Beef ranks are escort missions. Well, we get one of Razor's favorite gummies, so we're gonna go ahead. Hi, the Story Lords. There it is, Frosty Forest. Oh, whoa, that's a really long walk. Okay. Right, we just gotta make sure our client doesn't die. That should be fun. Okay, so... Nice shot. Ruthless Razor. Yeah, let me know if, like, my volume's not good. I'm pretty sure it should be, but just like in case it's not, I'm keeping tabs on the chat, so God, I remember I already talked like at length about these escort missions last time, so I don't really have much new to say about them. Ah, there we go. And as of now, I don't know how many regular missions I have to do before I can progress the story. I guess I'm hoping to get into it soon, so this stream reaches interesting part. Right. Dead end. Can you see? Yeah, like I can see like dungeons that are pretty close by. That's like, yeah, that could all be done in a day, but then dungeons that are particularly far away, like maybe your team just finds out a shortcut somehow for future trips, or I don't know, maybe they use enter cards. And for those who have never played Gates to Infinity, enter cards are just like a teleportation system that like gets utilized in those games. And I don't remember much about the smaller details of Explorers, but I wouldn't be surprised if the expedition somehow took a month. If you don't hear from the guild in a month, send Wigglytuff. Uh-oh. We don't want that. Oh. Alright. Yeah, maybe it's scared there for a bit. Where's that Poochyena? I do not like those kinds of corners, especially with Mystery Dungeon 1 AI. Or to be more accurate, Escort AI. Yeah, to be honest, it's like, when in doubt, just avoid escort missions in Rescue Team and Explorers. Like, especially if you're... Basically, I'm like, for this, I'll only take a escort mission if I'm absolutely sure I can just, like, tear through the dungeon's wild Pokemon like tissue paper. Because, like, otherwise then it gets really dangerous, because it, you know, impacts your ability to help your client not die. Yeah, the level 1 thing is like, it's just like... I don't know why they chose to do that. A Zero Isle escort mission. Jeez. That sounds awful. And we can leave now, since we're done. We're done here. Thank you for rescuing Poochyena. Alright, we ranked up. We're getting up there to close to Team ACT. Just like the ACT. Yes, I say we did good. We traversed like half the continent. and back. Well, we took the badges back, so it's only one-way trip. It's a really nice house, though. Just look at all this design. This there's a table for two, a map. Just really cute. I like the little touches they have with the world and stuff. It's just got a lot of nice charm to it. Wow, I have got a lot of orange berries. Hold on. Alright, so back. Just had to take care of a little something. And sorry about the dogs. They get really skittish about noise at the door, like at all. Right, and I'm gonna take that one gummy. Ooh, we got two of them, nice. Just gonna be a bit modest with the buying today. Just make it quick. Let's see what we've got. Let's go to Mount Blaze today. Hi, JT. I'm glad you can catch it live once again. Oh yeah, I remember like eventually my bank accounts in all the Mystery Dungeons games got pretty high. I still have my save files on my old Rescue Team and Explorers games, so I guess if I really wanted to, I could go check what I have, but I don't know, that seems like digging those out would be a bit of an effort just for, well, the sake of, showing this conversation. I remember when playing Super, like, because of a change in how they did missions, like, just being, like, for pretty much the whole story being like, I am really low on money. And, there we go, now our iron thorns are all consolidated. Yeah, I guess that was an interesting experience, like, not having the same, like, money stockpiles that I normally had until, like, very into post-game. I'm gonna eat this very pink gummy. You know what I'm hoping for from Generation 7 of Pokemon is like Fire Fairy type. That would be, I would love that, because I love the fire type and I love the fairy type, and Pokemon that has both would be pretty interesting addition to my team. Be like, this Pokemon's really me. Oh, Razor. Let's check how you're doing. And that is not the right menu for that. Fire fighting has become, like, just infamous. Like, I have seen so many, jokes about, like, Litten better not become fire fighting, I swear. It's just like, people are so sick of firefighting now. Thanks to Game Freak reusing it, like, 3 times in a row. Though, like, I mean, personally, I really like the type combination, but probably because, like, I just really like Combuskin. And plus, like, that also just seemed like a really, me combination. For that reason, like, Super Mystery Dungeon's the first time where I didn't evolve into a firefighting type, so there's that. Otherwise, I'd always previously chosen the, well, in Rescue Team and Explorers, just ended up actually getting on first try in the quiz. The Pokemon that become firefighting. And that's a dead end. I can walk the plank of fire. Well, I can just walk on lava, but Razor doesn't have that luxury. Oh yeah, there's like a lot of... If you weren't careful, you would get like 1 or 2 shots in Super, like, basically all the time. It's, yeah, it definitely struck me as a game, like, for the people who had played the old DS ones. Like, just going like, like, we know sales are down to, well, the hardcore, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon fans. So, we're just gonna make Super under the impression that you have played. Okay, I probably should not buy anything. I don't have the money for that. Anyway, yeah, Super was like, well, we know if you're playing this, you probably played Rescue Team or Explorers, so... hi, Joshua. So yeah, I mean, I liked it because it was like, yeah, this is the kind of challenge that I like from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, so bring it on. And I actually did pretty well. Like, I didn't faint until like the post games. Well, more accurately, I fainted, but like oh, great. Okay. Hold on. Alright. Back. Oh, thank you, MCK. Alright, there we go. Didn't work from Razor. Oh. That battle. Yeah, I remember that being, I remember getting, like, vaguely spoiled for like what would happen, and so like did prepare ahead, which is probably the only reason why I managed to survive that battle at the first try. Oh, you went directly from Explorers to Super? Well, I mean, I feel like I'm pretty sure like part of Super being as hard as it was is because one of the criticisms of Gates to Infinity was that it was too easy, which I can definitely see that. Like they did things like remove hunger in Gates to Infinity. Well, like, technically hunger isn't removed, but it's just, like, relegated to a few, bonus dungeons. I do not. I have, Omega Ruby. Oh, Joshua, of course I'm planning on making, more YouTube poop. I was working on one this morning, actually. I got in the zone a bit. In Super, I usually kept like around 3 to 4 Reviver Seeds on me for most missions, and that seemed to serve me pretty well. Okay, the controller somewhere went out. Alright, there we go. Well, I mean, I have a full Pokédex, I guess, that's something to discuss, I don't know, over PMs or something? I don't know if YouTube still has that. I guess I'll, if you still want to at the end, we can just use the stream's chat then. Has anybody watching or in the chat not played Super yet? I'm just wondering, because I'm like wondering whether to just stop everyone from, or at least trying to ask everyone to not be spoiling all the bosses. Alright. We got a nice set of items there. Gonna want that sleep seed for later. Oh, nice. Alright, I will take the survivor in anticipation of an upcoming event. Ah, okay. I guess it's up to whether JT wants... Okay. Alright, Silent Chasm has more than one job, so we're gonna go do that. Oh, yeah, I was like surprised by how short the dungeons were in Super, though I can imagine like with the reputation for toughness Super has gotten, it probably would have bothered people even more for it to I can totally see why they made the dungeons overall shorter in that game. Would have tried people's patience a lot more. And I already forgot the objectives. Oh, we gotta rescue Nuzleaf this time. Shift tree, keep an eye on your teammates, man. Well, that certainly defeated that far-fetched racer. Good job. Ah. My streams always get archived, and I usually just, like, have to just set it to public after it's done processing. I know in conversation I usually try to... at least I'm trying not to spoil Super, mainly because my partner, like in real life, hasn't played Super yet. Like, they're waiting for it to be like on significant sale, which for a Nintendo published game is like almost never, but you know, it's like they can wait, but I still don't want to spoil it or anything. But like, I consider like more story spoilers to be spoilers over like gameplay spoilers. There are a lot of yeah, there's a lot of far-fetched. What's far-fetched is the amount of far-fetched in this dungeon. Well, there's a reason they're called Team Shifty. They were up to shifty business, and Nuzleaf got in a little trouble. Nuzleaf has definitely gotten into particularly bad situation, matter of a dark scenario. Oh no, I'm poisoned. I gotta find those stairs. You know, one of my headcanons for the Mystery Dungeon games is that the Duskull, who's the bank owner in Explorers is related to Dusk Noir. Like, just like famous brother or cousin or something. Just like everyone's like, oh, of course, like, Dusk Noir is someone who's supposed to exist in this time period. He's a famous explorer and Duskull's brother. Alright, well, there's Nuzleaf, but first we gotta deal with all this, and oh no. Flash fire, dang it! Aww. That's really kind. Yeah, the frivolous video, gosh. I remember someone on the YouTube forums, like, upon Sun and Moon being revealed, posted that video in the topic. Like, just... yeah, that was always a thing, like, my sister and I thought, because we received the videotapes of the Japanese version from our aunt in Japan, and always thought that was that's what the lyrics sounded like. Go the sun and soothe the moon. Anyway, let's rescue Nuzleaf, y'all. And we've got another rescue, so we're not leaving yet. That other rescue, by the way, Skullbat. It's definitely gotta be a Muna in Gates to Infinity, actually. 'Cause, like, if I were ever, recommending the series anew to somebody who had never played any of it before, like, when it comes to order, I would suggest playing Rescue Team before Gates, and that's because of how the thing with Muna plays out. It's just like, it outright plays on your expectation, like, it's like, ah, so this is this game's Gardevoir, right? And then it was just like, oh my gosh! And I just really liked that twist. It helped that I had a friend who was playing at the same time as me, who like said something like, don't trust her lies, and I was like, dude, no spoilers, and it's like, oh, sorry, but because like I was at a different point in the game, I thought he was talking about a completely different character, Virizion, so I was just like waiting all the game for Virizion to betray me, and then so when the actual betrayal happened, I was like, oh my gosh. So like I managed to get surprised by being spoiled because I completely misinterpreted the spoiler. I wouldn't be surprised if my videos have been mirrored on other sites. Like, no, that's a common thing to do, is like people mirroring videos on other sites. Also, yeah, Hydreigon's really adorable. God. I really... Golbat, stop! Oh my gosh, Golbat, don't do this to me! Don't do this, Golbat! I'm constricted. Yeah. I really like the scene in, like, I think it's the epilogue where Hydreigon's just going like blah 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 blah, and Emolga's just like, we shouldn't have asked. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Gold. Yeah. I got it with my Game Boy Color one Christmas. Thank y'all for rescuing me. Here's your reward, 200 Poke. Yeah, and then I got Pokemon Yellow later because it was on sale. Like, well, that was a general thing with my mom and video games. Like, other than like a birthday or a birthday-Christmas game, since my birthday's pretty close to Christmas, it would be like full-priced games were like reserved for then, pretty much. With anything else being like, if it was cheap, I could have it. Alright, didn't we do good today? Alright. Meanwhile, Team ACT is still, like, missing for months. Oh, no music. Ah! Oh wow, another earthquake! I guess it's settled down. There's been a lot of earthquakes lately. But, you know, that didn't stop Razor from waiting out here. Oh hi, you're up early. Did you notice the earthquake earlier? Yeah, Razor, I noticed it. Yeah, I'd say. Hey! Oh, Lombre, what's the matter? Yes?
Have you seen a tablet pen anywhere?
No. I'll keep an eye out once I'm We need you at the square. Everyone's gathering there.
Not too close.
Is there something wrong? Shiftry's calling everyone out. Just getting the other rescue teams. Well, if Shiftry's doing it, then we gotta go. Oh yeah, I've gotten a shiny before. I guess my first wild one was a Staravia I found in Diamond. I don't have it anymore though, I traded it away. Wow, look at all the Pokemon. Looks like they sent out to a lot of rescue teams for help. I've seen some pretty famous leaders from faraway places. That's Shiftry. I wonder what he's planning to do with all these rescue teams. I wonder how many of these rescue teams have fanfics written about them. I'd read them. Can I get everyone's attention here? It's not my style to get up in front of everyone like this, and... Sorry, this isn't the time for that. There's big trouble. Alex Sam's, yes, ooh, that happened. But they haven't returned. I think it was established that they haven't returned for, like, centuries. We haven't heard anything from them. To be honest, we have no idea what became of them. Well, like, oh, dang, shiny Graveler, that's awful. My condolences, Daniel. Yeah, like, part of, like, my early, experience with, fanfic was, like, looking up Mystery Dungeon ones. Like, I just really like the world in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and always like seeing it elaborated. It's definitely interesting seeing, like, how it evolved from, like, what you see in Rescue Team, and then what gets shown in other games. And, alright, be quiet. There's no denying that it is dangerous underground. It's not a place where just anyone can go. Suppose a special team be formed by choosing the best of the best. Who will step forward? Oh. Well, I mean, we should go. Yeah, go. Don't bother, you guys. Okay, Lombre. You guys have got a lot tougher, that's for sure, but there's... Lombre, I don't think you have any idea how powerful we really are. It's Blastoise! Team Hydra's Roughneck Blastoise? Dang. Well, Hydro Pump is a serious attack in Mishu Dungeon. So... yeah, Blastoise has got pretty good logic. I'll join the party too. Woohoo! It's Octillery! She's known for persistent and clingy attacks, and she's also got type advantage. Darlings, when I see a tough Pokemon, I want to tangle with them. He's the most brutal out of Team Rumble Rock. I will bury you! Groudon! Oh yeah, I remember, like, when I was in a long hallway and then suddenly a Pokemon spawned in with Hydro Pump. It was like, oh my, oh gosh, oh! You're representing us, make us proud. Okay, bye. Win it for us. See, they look pretty tough, eh? Let them handle things. Where he's just like, I know this is bullshit. I know we can handle that. Well, there's nothing we can do. So, I guess we're just gonna do regular mission again. Just some more regular missions. This is the stream of regular missions. Who is it? Oh yeah, I remember like the other teams being like low ranked. Oh god, Wonder Room and Super. That was definitely a bad time. Oh wow. Yes, Super's definitely got like a whole bunch of stuff that if you played it, it's like, yeah, I remember how that was. Okay, let's go to Uproar Forest. I'm pretty sure I've got an apple. And one thing I've noticed is that I haven't really needed apples much here, whereas like in Super, your belly runs out really fast. Like, I remember apples being more important than ever in Super. Yeah, what Ghost Shell said, Wonder Room basically disables items for everyone, and it's the worst. It's the worst, especially in Super where you need items to survive. I don't like being stat debuffed. Alright, go Razor. Gotta love attacks that can cut corners. Just gonna tear on through and wait to see what happens. Hardest boss? in like all the games in general, I guess I'd say the boss I have had the most difficult time with, that I can remember anyway, is probably Yveltal from Super. Just not gonna lie, that was... Even though I was prepared for that, it was still like... Oh, well actually, I remember I had a really hard... Like, I only survived by like the skin of my teeth against a Poliwrath in Super 2, so... Yeah, just any of the bosses from that game, honestly. I remember, Gabite was like... I predicted Dig wrong and managed to, like, get my partner KO'd. I mean, I had a Reviver Seed, but I was, like, still... Oh, man. Oh, gosh, partner. I'm so sorry. Well, I named my partner Daigo in Super, like, after Daigo from Ultraman Tiga. Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm so sorry, Daigo, I got you, fainted. Oh yeah, I remember Muna and her team in Gates to Infinity. That was also a pretty tough battle because like she just had this enormous team and they had team skills, so basically your item help was really limited in that battle. I remember reading something recently, like, that a lot of people took, like, Muna's team having the team skills like that as a sign, like, as how the game was reinforcing that they were really close-knit and believed in what they were fighting in. But yeah, as for, like, actually playing that battle, though, gosh, Muna's team, like, as easy as, like, parts of, Gates to Infinity could get, some parts, like Muna's battle, were not playing around. Alright, do I have anything? Well, I don't need that many. Oh, well, at least it filled up my belly a bit. Oran berries are really good for you because they don't go bad and they're really good for you too. Alright, we just gotta make it to 8th floor and there's the stairs. Ooh, this room is filled. Ah, you were Axew in Infinity? I had Axew as my partner in Gates because, like, the reason I chose Axew was solely on, like, oh, oh, you can have a dragon type for a partner in this game, for yourself or a partner in this game. I'm getting all, I'm choosing that one then. But yeah, dual chop and assurance are really good in Mystery Dungeon, or at least in both Super and Gates. Like in Super, I had the infamous Axew be my third party member, pretty much. Like, if you've played Super, you probably know what I'm talking about by infamous Axew. But yeah, like, in both, Gates to Infinity and Super, I just had a really good time with Axew. Hope Axew returns as a starter in, like, future ones. Like, I probably won't use Axew again just to, like, use different Pokemon, but still, like, Axew's really good. Infamous? Okay, Ghost Shell, it's because of the Salamence mission. Like, that's because Axew's the one who gives you that mission. The infamous Salamence mission. Oh, another earthquake. There's been so many quakes lately. Wonder when they'll settle down. It's a good thing my HUD is earthquake. Oh! There's a commotion down at the square! Let's go to the square right now. I didn't even have to exit my house. Where'd that Raichu go? What's going on here? Hey, Razor, well... You should just go see for yourself. Look, it's Blastoise! Shiftry, what happened here? They were wiped out in the underground dungeon. You're kidding! That place, it's rough, seriously. We couldn't get far enough to even see Groudon. I don't want to ever go back to a place that bad. I've had dungeons like that, Golem. Zero Isle. I know that pain. It appears the dungeon underground is far worse than we'd imagined. What fools. That's what you get for trying the impossible. Gengar! What are you saying? It's only expected that we try. This is for saving Alakazam's team. You really find thinking hard, don't you? Even they look smart compared to you. It's too much. Even Blastoise went down. It's gotta be awful tough. We wanna go into a dungeon that dangerous? There's no way. I can't go. I burn too easily. I can't take earthquakes. It's like going and knowing full well we'd get wiped. Everyone. You see, even they finally seem to understand their situation. My leafy fans would burn up. Even Shiftry. Well, I mean, Shiftry's got a pretty valid excuse. Get over it. Don't expect to be rewarded just because you tried. Sometimes it's better to wise up and give up. Huh? Did I say something profound? Huh, it's actually pretty neat foreshadowing. Jay, I don't know anymore. What should we do? Even if it's the impossible. Yeah, we can take it. Yes, I think so too. Okay, Jay. Everyone listen. We're going to rescue Alakazam's team. Hey, who are they? Can't say I know them. It's Team Dead Horse. They're well known around these parts. Team Dead Horse? You mean the lot that were expected of involvement in the Ninetales legend? I heard about that. Weren't they living like fugitives until recently? Can they handle it? They don't look very tough. Well, we may look very cute, but I assure you we are tough. It's true, the rescue might be too much for us to handle, but we're still a rescue team to help Pokemon suffering from the natural disasters. That's why we started up our rescue team. That's why I want to rescue Alakazam's team more than anything. Never giving up, that's where Team Dead Horse takes its pride. You really aren't very bright, are you? Why don't you do like everyone else and wise up? No, Razor is right. Again. That's right. I wasn't thinking straight. Out of fear. We all forgot the most important thing. We are rescue teams. Pride. We have it too. Pride is rescuers. Have you lost your senses? Why would you listen to that clown? And worse, be persuaded. They better remake Rescue Team with the Gen 7 starters, and someone better have Poplio as their, partner and screenshot this moment. Why go if you're facing certain defeat? Is that so? We've only failed once. This is no time to be lying around. Yeah! Yes, no more wallowing in woe is me self-pity. If we give up, that's how it ends. Not for me. Artillery and Golem too. You lot. That wasn't the tune you were whistling just a while. Aye, that's right. Now that would be interesting, like, if you got to play this and, like, just everyone in town was your team. God, hallways would be a nightmare. Roar! Are you dreaming? Don't say I didn't warn you when you get into a world of pain. Wow, he went quickly. Thank you, Razor. You stopped us from throwing away the most important thing we have. Pride. My thanks from all of us. Everyone, it's time to get to work. Let's show them what we rescue teams are really about. It's a very cute earthquake. Now we're getting the chance to go to the underground dungeon. We're not leaving until tomorrow, but I'm jumpy with anticipation. Let's spend today getting ready for the dungeon. Alright, so the hour's almost up. I guess I'll wrap things up, do my items, and then next time will be the... Oh, thank you, Kangaskhan. Isn't player and partner, like, always the official ship? Alright. And that should do it for those items. Oh my goodness, yes, Razor's talk was such an inspiration. It has stoked a raging fire in our hearts. I will keep bringing in fine merchandise. This I do for you. Okay, Kekleon. Okay. We don't have much money right now. But I'll make do. Aw. I'll save those for a rainy day. And I should probably take another apple just in case. I don't know how much of a long haul it's gonna be. Alright, and then I will go save, and that ought to do it for this hour of playing Pokemon. Let me go in my house! Okay. So now that's the end, and next time we'll be going to Magma Cavern. And see you all next week. Thank you for watching.